This is my... What is happening here? Hey patrons! Fashion-wise, I know that I look like I came from 2004 today. Black! I didn't tell you could speak. I'm just joking. Well, I don't know. Am I? Anyway, I just came back from the coffee shop. After editing for 3 hours? 4? I don't know. And, oh my gosh, you guys, I made a smoothie. It's been a minute. That is for sure. I'm not used to eating cold things, that's for sure. Anyway, still haven't finished the Q&A. What is new? I finished creatively editing it today. And the thing is that I was really gonna focus on it this weekend, but then I started editing this new video, which it just started out as like an Insta film, which is an Instagram film that I was gonna just make for fun with these clips that I got of my eyes, and then it turned into like something pretty deep actually, with like a message and everything. And so I've been getting into that. But today, you know what, I came home from the coffee shop and I've had it, you guys. I need to finish this Q&A. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight because honestly, I don't know what finishing it means. Because the Q&A is pretty solid. Like, I could upload it right now if I wanted to, and it's pretty good. Like, but you know me, it's not done yet. It's not done until it's done. Actually, no, it's not done until I push myself to leave it alone. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about maybe like rendering it out tonight, because I've been a little late with Live Life with Lau. Well, actually not really. You're on my really cheap tripod, by the way. Because I'm a little bit late with Live Life with Lau, I thought maybe just rendering out what I have, which is usually what I do with you guys. I render out kind of like the rough cut, and that's what you guys see. And then the official version is what goes public. And I know that is really bad for me to do, because I'm giving you guys the rough cut. I'm not giving you the official cut. But the thing is, you know, the differences between the rough cut and the official cut are very small to your eyes. But to mine, it's not. It's like completely different, because, you know, I'm the one who made it. It's different. But yeah, that's why I uploaded, because the differences are just not really that big, unless it's like the hurricane video, which I remember I uploaded that documentary when I was like halfway done with it for you guys to see. That was actually a pretty cool thing. I could do that again. Anyway, so I'm gonna try my best to, because really all I have to do now is go through the whole video and just fix things or add things, basically just polish it. Because like look at this, guys, this looks pretty done to me, but of course it never is. Da Vinci said it. Da Vinci said it. Art is never done, it's abandoned. Okay, so I just thought of an idea, and I don't know if you guys are gonna like it, but I think that by the time you see this, there's nothing you can really do about it, because I've already done it, because I'm thinking about doing it right now. I was editing, starting to polish this. I've already made a few changes. What else is new? And I thought, why don't I record this as like a, not like a tutorial or anything, but like a stream kind of thing, but not really, because I can't stream because I don't have good internet, but like a master class. No. Like an editing session for you guys to see, even though I don't know if you're gonna want to see that, but I mean, why not? And that's extra content for you guys too. Yeah, I just thought of that. Because I know some of you have been asking to see like my process and whatever, so this is a great opportunity. Not to see my editing process, but kind of my polishing process, you know, why not? So I think I'm gonna do it. I wish I knew how to live stream though. I don't know how to do that. Alright, so I just recorded myself editing for like an hour, and that was actually really fun, even though I experienced a lot of technical difficulties, but still, it was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely gonna try and figure out that OBS thing so it's not so laggy. I hope you guys enjoy. I really want to render what I have from the Q&A tonight, so I can upload both of those tonight for y'all. So I get a little more time with LLL, which I just haven't really been editing because I'm trying to focus on my YouTube videos, man. I need to stop doing this. I haven't even had dinner yet. No wonder I've been waking up so late. At least the majority of the Q&A is done, and guys, I really like this video. I don't know, it just feels unique. Especially the ending. I just edited a little bit of LLL16 and editing the BTS that I recorded last night. I hope you guys enjoy that. It was really cool because I felt like I was accompanied. Anyway, I have to go get food for my grandparents. Alright, so I am on my way to get food for my grandparents, or my grandma, because basically my aunt can't do it. So basically there's like this big strike going on in Puerto Rico right now. They're raising the prices of some things, including my university's tuition, and basically it's like actually the whole island is protesting in the city right now. So like almost all the roads are like closed because they're like flooded with people. And my aunt works in the city, so she should have taken the day off, man, but she went to work, so now she can't leave her job. So I have to go get food for my grandparents because I literally live 5 minutes away from them, and there is a supermarket 5 minutes away as well. You know, I don't have to go to the city. So yeah, that's been really interesting. Anyway, last night I edited the first draft of the Q&A. I say first draft because there's still some things to be done. Like I put some some markers on the project of things that I want to do. So I'm gonna try to do that today. I don't have to release it for another 2 days because, you know, remember, you guys get to see it 2 days before release, and then the general public has access, which is convenient, I guess, for me. Oh, and I don't have school all week because of this strike thing that is going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to the supermarket now to pick up some stuff, and then I have to go to another place, and then I'm going back home because there's literally no place I can go today. Everything's blocked. Whoops. That's pretty good. I added 2 bananas, and that makes a huge difference. Whoa. And just like that, it is 8 p.m. and I'm about to continue editing Live Life with Lau 16 because it's a really good episode. I'm really liking this edit. Also, you guys, have a big announcement. Nothing related to my videos, but more related to my health. Lately, my energy levels are out of this world. Like, I just feel like I'm missing something. Like I'm not moving my body enough. Like, in my mind, I have all this energy, but I'm not meeting those energy burning standards, you know, physically. I'm not exercising the amount of energy that I have within me. And so I decided that tomorrow, for the first time in years, I'm gonna get back into running. Yes, I used to run. Not like competitive running or long distance running, but jogging is what I mean, but running sounds cooler. I used to run with my mom back when I was maybe in early high school, but I never really liked it because I just never had the energy for it. It was a hassle, and I would get tired very easily, obviously because I had a terrible diet. Now it's just like running is the only thing I know how to do, and I just like I feel the need, you know, to move my body. I need to. It's like I'm covered in diesel, but I don't have that fire, you know? That's a terrible metaphor. But yeah, I'm gonna try it tomorrow, so I hope for the best. For now, let's get back into this. That kind of rhymed. Also, I finished editing the Q&A. I have to decide whether I want to include the questions, like little screenshots, or not. And depending on that decision, I upload what I have for now, because it's pretty much done. And just like that, we have reached the month of January. I have had so much fun reliving my Christmas in America. It was so interesting, and I wish I could go back to that moment. But it's weird because when I was living in that moment, I was not appreciating it. I need to learn how to live in the present more. I still struggle with it, I will not lie, but I'm eager to learn. I can't move my face much because it's really dry. I forgot to put moisturizer or whatever. But yes, I'm very excited. I don't know why I'm excited, but I'm excited. Today has been very productive. I almost finished the Q&A. I uploaded it for you guys, so you guys get to see it early access. I have edited a lot of Live Life with Lau. I also have edited some of that BTS, which I'm going to render out tonight. And, oh, I have to render out the deleted scenes from the... Oh, and I also sold the Hawaiian shirt on eBay, so that's awesome. Yeah, lots of stuff, and it's 9 p.m. and I don't want to stop. I'm addicted. Also, girls, it is prom season, so if you want to purchase my very old, well, 2-year-old prom dress that I only wore once, if it's still in my eBay shop, I'll link it right below. If not, I'm sorry, but somebody else has bought it. Yeah. Booyah, son! I am rendering the ton of footage that I got for your... I'm too white. I'm too white to rap. Excuse me. Just because I white don't mean I can't talk like no African American. And I'm allowed to because I got black friends. That is the stupidest thing I've ever said. I'm just joking, you guys. But I do have black friends, and they do allow me to say words that are, well, African American words, which I think is so stupid. I think, like, just because your ancestors went through a certain experience that, well, is unfortunate, does not mean you get ownership over a stupid word. Jesus. Yeah. Us humans are very interesting creatures, whom I do not agree with most of the time. I don't know if you guys saw what happened with that girl in that Chinese dress on Twitter. Like, the girl just wanted to look pretty for her prom. I don't think she gave a damn about the history of the dress, and I think, like, people are so resentful over things that happened hundreds of years ago. Well, I mean, some events were more recent, maybe 100 years ago, or maybe 70 years ago, but still, stop living in the past, people, okay? If you really want this world to change, you gotta get your head out of your butt and realize that we are constantly changing, and if we try to stay in the past, we're never gonna make progress in this life. Booyah! I said it! What in the actual hell? Blackie never dreams. But he's actually dreaming now. Today is a big day, you guys, because today is the first time I have purposely exercised in years, and I mean years. But I just have had so much energy lately, and I'm not burning it because all I do is work in the computer, and I need to start, like, I feel like it takes me back to when I took PE. I think that's what it's called, right? In elementary school. I always got so excited. It was my favorite class. You know, sports, it's fun. But I haven't exercised ever since because my high school didn't have PE. My high school was music and theory, and you know, you didn't do much physical exercise, if any. And in college, don't even ask me about that. You know, they don't call it the freshman 15 for no reason. Okay. The thing is, I'm such a beginner at this. I don't know what to do, and like, it goes to a degree where I have to go buy running shoes, which is ironic because the other day I said I didn't like running shoes, but now I'm forced to buy some because I don't have running shoes. All I have is flip-flops and boots, and obviously I can't run with any of those. And my mom has running shoes, but she's like a full size smaller than me, so obviously my feet are like this. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to like Marshall's or TJ Maxx and get like a cheap pair of shoes. I'm just starting out, guys. If I really do end up getting more into this, I'll eventually invest a little more in the future, but right now I just want to start. I don't care about having the best equipment or anything. I just want to start, you know. So I'm not even buying clothes or anything. I just raided my mom's closet and found some tights, and I don't know, maybe I'll just wear this same shirt. And like, yeah, we're just good to go, man. I just need to get my running shoes. I need to send this, which I sold finally, that Hawaiian shirt on eBay. I'm supposed to take some stuff to my grandparents, but I just don't know if I have time because it's already almost 4 p.m. and I wanted to get to the field before 5. And I think honestly the sneaker shopping is gonna be pretty hard on its own because I'm really picky. And also I don't know what to eat. Like, clearly I'm a noob. I don't know what to eat. I don't know what to drink. I don't know anything about exercising. But I'm open to learning. So I'm trying to like grab everything before I go, and it's also really hot today, which is why I'm so sweaty. And I just thought, oh my gosh, how am I gonna carry my phone and my wallet and stuff? I don't have any pockets, and I can't run with my satchel. So I know my mom, she does more activity, like physical activities, and she walks the dog and she has this thing. The only issue is it's hot pink. It's hot pink. Laura, it's the stupidest thing, but it's just like, ugh, really? But you know what? Screw what people think. I mean, people are not gonna think anything. They're just gonna think I'm a normal girl who likes pink, which I'm not. So, whatever. And plus, nobody's gonna really recognize me. But, yeah, I'm taking one for the team being myself. I don't even know why I'm trying to gather everything, because picking out the shoe part might be so tedious and time consuming that I may take a lot longer. Oh, look at that, my YouTube check came in. I'll just leave that in there. What was I saying? I forgot. I'm in a rush, can you tell? And it's really hot today. At least it's not humid though. It's just really hot. So it is 4:04. I'm definitely not gonna make it to the running place before 5. Was that girl in my high school? No, she wasn't. Anyway, I had to come back home anyway because I haven't eaten in a few hours. Obviously, I don't want to go running on an empty stomach. I don't roll that way. I want to have at least like a fruit or something. That's what most of the fitness people I watch on YouTube do. Yes, I watch fitness people even though I'm not fit myself. That's okay though. It's about entertainment, not really like about following exactly what they do. Like, I just find their lives interesting. Anyway, I'm still so excited, you guys. Like, not only about the whole running aspect, but also like I'm really excited, you know, if like the potential that my body has of you know, further transformation, because I've already transformed quite a bit by just changing my diet. And like, just like I've said probably a few times before, it's 70% diet, 30% exercise. And right now I have that 70, well, more like 65% nailed down, because I still eat some things I shouldn't, but I'm at that point where I am definitely more than capable and ready to start focusing on physical movement, because I have already like fulfilled so much with my diet that I've definitely graduated from the, I guess, the hardship of the process, you know, of unlearning everything I've ever known about health and my relationship with food, and relearning it, you know, based on the modern perspective on what is health, and also what is health, because it's not just about it being modern. The health guidelines I follow have been around for decades, but they are just now starting to surface. So yeah, I've got that nailed down, and now I'm ready to start the second phase, which is my physical labor. I don't know, I choose the most random words. By the way, I love this highway. It's one of my favorite highways in Puerto Rico. But yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. Like, I never ever remember being this excited to exercise when I was on a SAD diet, and by SAD I mean standard American diet. I never wanted to exercise because I never had any energy, and when I exercised, it was like the worst thing in the world. And I always told myself, oh, I'm just not an exerciser, you know. But that's BS. It was my diet, because I would have never imagined myself in this spot. And when I made the decision to get into running again, it felt so right. And I feel like a little kid about to head to a candy store. And if I get into this, like if today is successful and I want to do it again and again and again, guys, I can't even begin to imagine how my body is going to transform, because number one, I've never really exercised along with like a good diet in my life. I've always exercised, but you know, eaten whatever I wanted, and that just doesn't work. You can't pretend like you're gonna get results when you're not, you know, fixing the fundamental issue with whatever your physical issue is, which is the diet. Once you fix that, which I have done, then you are more than welcome to start focusing on your body. And I really recommend, if you want to transform your life, do it in phases. Don't try and exercise and change your diet at the same time, because you're gonna set yourself up for failure. At least in the experience I've had, it's just better to take one step at a time. I don't know if I should go to Marshall's, because there's also a Nike store, but Nike shoes are so expensive. I'd rather get, like, you know, hand-me-downs, which is kind of what Marshall's does. They basically take the like brand shoes and they just resell them because the brand is not selling them anymore. By the way, this is the mall that had the tree graveyard. It's actually one of the most successful malls in all Puerto Rico, and I'm going to that Marshall's. Shout out to Post Malone, man. I'm not really a big person when it comes to, you know, new music from trending artists, unless it's like really unique music, and in this case it is. Post Malone he adds a touch to rap like I've never ever heard before. A lot of people are actually saying what I'm saying, which is it's not something I do, but I have to agree, his new album is pretty good. I don't know, what do you think? I don't like how much stuff they have in the back. I wish they were like slimmer, but they feel so comfortable, you guys. And look, only $40. originally 80. And 2 hours later, I have made a decision. I'm going with these ones. Look at this day though. It's so pretty. I forgot where I parked. What else is new? I always forget. Is that my car? No. Oh, I think it's right there. No, that's not my car. Found it. Oh, shoot. I hit the car. My bad. You guys. What a freaking mess. I literally tried on like every single shoe at the store to end up buying the first one I tried. Story of my life. But the fact that I bought a shoe is miraculous, you guys. I've always been very picky when it comes to shoes because my feet, I have very skinny and long feet. And most shoes, especially in Puerto Rico, are made for short and fat Hispanic feet. So it's always been very hard for me to find them, but here are the ones that I got. I'm actually really excited because I haven't had running shoes in years, and I've always been a Nike's person apparently, because I think the only time I didn't own Nikes in my life was when I owned New Balances, and that was like once. So I was actually kind of shocked that Laura, went back to the same shoe I wore the majority of my childhood, which looked kind of like this one, only that it wasn't black. I really like the black on black and this blue thing on the bottom. I tried a bunch of shoes. Oh, and these are men's, by the way, because I like all the women's sizes did not reach size 8 because we're in Puerto Rico. Anyway, it's 6 p.m. I was supposed to be at the running place before 5, but it's okay. The sun doesn't really go down for another hour or 2, so I still have plenty of time. I'm gonna go home and make a smoothie because I'm actually really hungry. Not hungry, but like hungry for a smoothie. And then I have to take some stuff to my grandparents, and then we're gonna go running, people. I hope. Guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how silly do I look? This is, you can definitely tell this is so far away from my wardrobe. Like, so far away. Also, I have not shaved my legs in months because I wear jeans every day, so I have no need. I'm not a shorts kind of person. Maybe sometimes, but so it's I'm definitely rocking the hippie legs. But I don't really care what people think. This is just I'm gonna be running anyway. But still, I feel weird. This is so not me. And I did my best to, because I don't know anything about sports fashion, you guys. I don't know what people wear besides running shoes. So I did my best. I searched my mom's closet as best as I could. You know, I'm gonna give myself some props. This is actually not that bad. Although the socks, I don't know about that. It's just my legs do not look good with low socks. Oh my god, no. I don't care what people think. I don't agree. I don't agree. But you know what, guys? These shoes are actually really cool. I really like them. I'm not gonna lie. They are very nice. And they look much better, like, in my house than they did at Marshall's. And I definitely don't have running legs, but we're gonna work on that. Anyway, I need to clean up this mess I made so I can make my smoothie, take that stuff to my grandparents' house because it's almost nighttime and I don't want to go to a sketchy place at night with workout clothes. So yeah, not a good idea. I decided to try banana only today, so this is 2 bananas. And yes, there's cockroaches everywhere. So cheers to a hopefully successful workout for the first time in years. Damn. That is a good banana smoothie. And if you're wondering, if there's 2 whole bananas here, ripe, with what else did I put in it? I think about half a cup of water and half a cup of soy milk. Wow, that's good. I know some of you more experienced workouters may be thinking, Laura, you can't eat that much before you go running. But I'm a beginner, remember? So I'm just gonna drink this. I did not think about though that that smoothie might make me want to pee later. Hopefully not. See, I'm learning. I'm learning, man. Day 1. Oh my gosh. What if this is all like a big failure? And I'm just setting myself up for failure. No, I can't think like that. I have to at least be grateful for the opportunity. But guys, I don't know if you've noticed, when I make a decision, I don't usually make decisions, but when I do, I go all the way, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to my grandma's house first, so yeah. And then I'm going to the place, which is, it's like a gigantic baseball field with like these insanely bright lights. So I think it's pretty safe because I mean it's already nighttime, as you can see. All right, guys. So we should be able to see the running thing. I don't know the name in English, but oh shoot. Uh-oh. There's no lights. There it is right there. I don't know if you see the fence, but oh shoot. Where's the lights? Are you kidding me? It's all off. I can't run there. What in the world? Let me just take a turn right here and check it out. What's happening? What? Is this place still damaged from the hurricane? That's what it looks like. Dude, there is absolutely no way I'm gonna run there. That's creepy AF. Cause see, well, you can't see anything, but that's a baseball field. And so it has like the giant baseball lights. And usually this is on. And there's like lots of people, well, I haven't really been here in a couple years, but even before the storm, like every single day you could see people walking from the highway. Now I have to figure something out. I don't know where to go. It's like I got all ready and stuff, and now I have to figure something out. The universe will guide me. There is another place I know of, but I don't recall them having their lights fixed either. Ugh, this sucks. There's a small to medium chance I may not be walking today, you guys. I don't know any other places besides this one, and the only other place I know, it's not a long drive, but it's also not a short drive from here, and I can't really guarantee that it's gonna be well lit. Huh. I could Google like parks and whatever, but this sucks. I was not expecting this to happen. Alright, so I found this park called something zone, and I'm headed there now. I'm actually supposed to be just like a minute away from it. And I mean, so far it doesn't look that sketchy, which is a good thing. Let's hope for the best. Well, the wonderful Siri has brought me here. Alright guys, so that was a fail, but I called my mom and she told me of this one park that is in the neighborhood of her friend, and she's gonna call her friend and ask her if that park is well lit and is being used, because the thing is, it's really hard right now because after the storm so many parks have been damaged and, you know, can only be used during daytime because the light systems are still down, even though it's been like 7 months. So I'm hoping for the best. I'm just kind of waiting for my mom to call me so I can head there, because obviously I'm not gonna go there. And if it turns out that this park is also not available, I do have a plan B, which is a park that is in the city, that is like a public park. Hopefully this one will be a hit, because I really prefer a neighborhood park rather than like a public city park. Alright, so my mom called, and turns out her friend's neighborhood's park is not well lit, so I'm not going there either. And just like that, I am in front of a McDonald's waiting for my mom to call me, because she's gonna check out another park, the one I told you guys about that's in the city, because she's just getting out of work now, so she can check it out and tell me if there's like people there. This kind of sucks, but even though I may not be able to run today, at least I took this step, you know? At least I actually did something, and I just didn't continue to fantasize about the idea of maybe, you know, running or not, or I don't know. I can't make excuses now, because I got the shoes, you know, I'm ready, so I just need a park, that's all. And I think this park that I originally wanted to go is being used, but not at night. But I'm definitely gonna check it out tomorrow, earlier. I think if I don't get to run today, I think it just wasn't meant to be. Today was just maybe meant to be for me to wrap my mind around it and get ready and get the running shoes that I never really expected to get. But you know what, I actually kind of like them. They're really comfy. You know, maybe everything was just meant to be this way. I don't know, but I'm not really complaining. It was a good day anyway. I had fun trying on all those shoes. I've noticed that I'm a lot more, like, decisive when it comes to what I actually buy, because I used to, when I was younger, I would just buy everything thinking that I would use it, but I would only use like a fourth of what I actually bought. But now, like, I always make sure that it's the right thing before I actually go ahead and buy it. I don't know, I just really don't like buying things that I don't use. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use these shoes, because I've been needing shoes, as you know, that are comfortable. And these are definitely it. Okay, so my mom told me of this park, and I know where it is, and supposedly she says it's a really nice park with a track and like lots of people, and it's in one of the high class areas of Puerto Rico. But it's 8 p.m. and now I'm just starting to get to a point where I'm thinking, like, do I really want to drive? Because I've been driving for like an hour, and it's like, it's been a workout on its own to drive this much, and it's just like, do I really want to go there to a park I don't know anything about? And I don't know. I'm like tired already from all this driving. You know what? Part of the whole exercising thing is to not make excuses, so I'm not promising that I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna go check it out. It's not that far away, so why not? You guys, look at this park! This is like exactly what I was looking for. There's like people, there's like a bunch of teams and some people playing tennis, and there's like even a little kid game going on. This is amazing. Yes! I hope they have a bathroom though, because I'm peeing myself. This is why I always say, you guys, the universe provides. Just when you think you're out of options, like, the best thing appears. Like, the park I was originally gonna go to is not even a fourth of what this is. J-Ma, thank you, Mother Earth. This is amazing. I was honestly not expecting this. Yes! Let's go running! I did it. That was not easy. Jeez. I legit feel like I'm about to faint. I'm not joking. I'm so weak. I ran for like a solid 33 minutes. Not just running. Like, I would run and then I would get tired, so I just walked, and then I would run and then I would walk. But I never stopped moving. You guys, this was so much harder than I ever expected. Like, I thought that, I mean, I did last a lot longer than I used to. But it was still insanely hard. Like, I'm so weak. I'm just kind of resting here before I go and drive, just in case. One thing's for sure though, these shoes are insanely comfortable, you guys. Hell yeah. Day one after my first workout, and when I got up, because I just got up and I was in bed, I didn't really feel anything. But then I got up and I'm just like, I move a little bit, I'm just like, oh. My muscles literally scream at me, but I don't regret it. I actually love feeling like this. It's kind of masochist, is that what it's called? Yeah, I don't know why, I just, like, it just feels like an accomplishment, you know, when my body aches. So I love feeling like all sore and stuff, like I did a good job, you know. So anyway, obviously I'm not gonna work out today, otherwise I'm gonna die tomorrow of muscle pain. Is that nice? It is time, my people. It is time to render the Q&A. Oh my god, my freaking legs. Ooh, okay. I'm so excited. I spent like the last hour kind of going over it once more. I haven't rewatched it or anything, but I did redo the beginning because I loved that VHS look I did at the end so much that I decided to add it in the beginning as well. See, it looks like a movie, almost. And because I filmed the first part without my mic, you know, I decided in order to fix the bad audio quality, why not make it worse? And it works because VHS looks are trendy now. But you know what? I love my VHS look because like so many people on the internet try to recreate the VHS look using effects. And I used no effects. I just used a bunch of like overlays that I downloaded from the internet, and my VHS look looks like I actually recorded it on a VHS. Also, messing with the audio makes a huge difference. Like, you can't have this horrible quality video with perfect audio quality. It just, obviously it looks fake. You gotta have best of both worlds, baby. $10,000 years later, there we go. It is time, my people, to render. I had to change the battery. Anyway, now rendering, I'm gonna leave that going because I have to go ship this and take my check, my YouTube check, to the bank. Thank you, everybody. I know you don't really pay me via YouTube, but because of your views, I receive a paycheck every few months, which just means the world to me. And honestly, like, do you guys remember when I first started out on AdSense? I think I got paid like twice in 2017, because remember, you have to reach a minimum threshold of like $100. $100, yeah, not like. And so far this year, I've received 3 checks. No, this is my second one. No, because I received a check in December, and then I received another one in January or February. So it kind of counts as like 3, but in reality it's been just 2. But still, it's a lot more, it's gotten more constant than it used to be in 2017, where I had to wait like 8 months to reach $100. So, yay! Dude, these shoes are so comfortable, like, what the heck? Where have I been all these years? I mean, I'm still kind of getting used to how big and bulky they are, but, I mean, for the most part, it's pretty good on the comfort department. Alright, so it is 3:49, and the post office closes at 4:30, at least the nearest one to me, and the bank closes at 5, so it's pretty obvious where I'm gonna go first. So there's the package, and the check is in my bag, my satchel. Notice how I hate the word purse, I never use it. I hate that word. I don't know why. No. Just no. You know, I am a tomboy at heart, and I do have my feminine features. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a what do they call a butch? I'm not even close to that in like any way. No offense to butches out there. I don't have any issues with y'all, but yeah, I've always been an in-betweener in like everything. Seriously. I've never been more of something than, like, I've never been black or white. I've always been kind of gray, you know what I mean? So, yeah. How did I even get to that? What was I talking about before? I forgot. That is the park I was supposed to go to yesterday. See how it's kind of like a baseball field? But it's like all destroyed. Update. So I am not gonna go to the bank today because my best friend told me she's on her way to my house because she's gonna be staying over. I don't know how long. She's just having some troubles in her house, so yeah, she kind of caught me off guard, man. I didn't know she was coming, so I'm just going to the post office, which is right up ahead. I hope it's open. And then I'm just gonna go back home. I can go to the bank some other time. It's really not a priority. So, let's do this. Check out this new post office, you guys. It's like brand new. They just built it. And it's literally like 10 minutes away from my house. And not like 30 or to 40, you know, in the middle of the city. I might have found a new place to move my P.O. box to, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really going to mine very often. Anyway. But I'm not gonna open it yet. Oh boy. Memories. Some of them I'm not so excited to look back on. Not the PS4. Other things. My best friend's here, by the way. She's showering, so I thought it would be more than appropriate to film now. And she's coming back in. Check it out, guys. My office has turned into a bedroom. Man, my friend's staying in here with her bunny. Hence the large cage thing. My muscles still hurt, you guys, and it's day 2. Just gonna set you guys there. I don't know if you can see me. So today is the day I'm gonna try and upload my Q&A. I do have to do a series of things first, though. First, I have to tag it and description it, and I also have to do the time stamps, and then I have to preview the video. I should probably preview the video first, because it would be kind of funny if I did everything before that and then I preview the video and there's an error and then I have to like start all over again. So yeah, I mean, let's get started, you guys. Also, the Dockies are going on eBay soon. I already took pictures and everything, I just have to list them. My eBay game has not been strong. I just sold something like a day or two ago for the first time in a month. April was not really a good month. But because March was such a successful month, I really just took a break in April and focused on my videos and stuff. I just haven't been in the mood for eBay, honestly. And that's okay. Your girl has previewed the video, and it's good. And just like that, people, I am back on my oh wait, no, I can't zoom. Cheeky! I can't zoom on the front-facing camera. Anyway, my my memory ran out of my camera ran out of memory. My memory cards ran out of. Anyway, yeah. So it's like 3 p.m. and I'm just taking a little break from work because I have been sitting working on the video, not editing, like, you know, description and all that good stuff for 2 hours because I added timestamps to all the questions, and that was very time consuming. And now that that's done, I'm moving now to the second hardest thing, which is tagging. I hate tagging. It is one of the there's really two things I hate about the YouTube process. Number one, the thumbnail search is a pain because, like, it sucks that one little thumbnail is what basically your whole video and your whole work relies on one little thumbnail to attract the audience, and it's like you have to find the right thumbnail, otherwise you're not gonna attract as many people as you could possibly attract. And I don't know, it was a lot easier when I did my walkthrough thumbnails because I had like a preset, so I would just change the titles and that was it. But now it's like each thumbnail has to be creatively different, obviously, because I don't make series anymore. I make you know, individual unique videos, so that's a pain. But thankfully with the Q&A it was actually faster than I ever anticipated it. I just kind of made something up quickly, and so far I like it. I don't love it. It's really hard for me to love a thumbnail, but I'm okay with it. I still haven't found a style when it comes to thumbnails, which is fine. And then the description is easy because usually I just write up something and then I just copy paste all my links, but in this case I had to do the timestamps, so that was very time consuming. And finally is the taggings, which is another big contributor to whether people are going to see your video or not. And it's basically just putting all the tags that are related to your videos in a way that will, you know, allow the search engine optimization, search SEO. Chiki's just like kind of tired because she was catching some sun. You know, she was sunbathing and stuff. But yeah, so you have to make sure your tags are like good and to the point, and, you know, explain every single thing your video is about. I've gotten better at tagging though over the years, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm probably gonna make my smoothie. I've been making banana smoothies every day, and I'm gonna get to that. I don't know if I'm gonna exercise today because my legs still hurt so much. Guys, and Netflix hasn't announced if they're gonna freaking renew Everything Sucks yet. It sucks. Get it? No, but seriously, it's like I have never felt so depressed over a show cancellation ever. And I've had a lot of shows canceled that I liked, but this one just, Man, this one just hit home. It was very different, this show, from many shows. I don't know. It's a type of show that literally anybody can connect with, because it has people from all different backgrounds, which is just mind-blowing. Anyway, I'm just hoping that it does get renewed. I've been spiritually asking the higher beings to please renew and change the minds of those people at the Netflix HQ, but we won't know for sure for now. I don't know why Netflix doesn't say anything. Anyway, it's been 5 minutes, and if I keep talking, this is gonna turn into another 14-minute clip, so adios. And my best friend is not here. She left at like 2 in the morning. She calls me at 2 in the morning. I still hadn't gone to sleep, so whatever. And she was like, oh my gosh, dude, I locked myself out of your house and I left my keys inside. So I went and I took her keys. She had to, I don't know why she left so early. She told me she was leaving around 4, but she left around 2, which is insane. And, my legs. Yeah, she left because she had to take care of her little brother today. So I had the house to myself. But she's gonna be back around 6 or 7, and we were gonna go exercise. You know, I was gonna run, but honestly my legs are still screaming, so I don't think I'm gonna run, but maybe we'll go and, I don't know, walk, because it's a really nice park, you guys. I really liked it. It's like full of people until like late hours at night. You don't have to worry about like perps or anything. So anyway, got my last 2 bananas. I know they look gross, but these are the kinds of bananas you want to blend up, people. Yeah. So you see this right here, I don't know why so many people find this to be gross in the banana. I think this is beautiful, man. This is friggin' Mother Earth right here. And if you think that a freaking Twinkie's beautiful, you're wrong. This right here is beautiful. This right here is natural. This right here is what you should be putting in your goddamn body. You guys, I'm so sorry. I know I tend to be a little bit over dramatic about some things sometimes, and I tend to do some questionable accents sometimes, but it's just who I am, and I try to be as transparent as I can, because I think that when it comes down to it all, it doesn't matter how much work or perfection you put into your videos, and this is something I should be telling myself more often. It doesn't matter how much you perfect your videos to fit good entertainment on YouTube or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, people watch content of those who are themselves and who are real, because that is something that the media has never been able to demonstrate until now, you know? People don't connect with television shows because they're so scripted and they're so perfect and they're so under control and they're so Disney, you know? And when in reality, why do you think social media is so impactful and is so huge? And that is because we are humans. We are not societal puppets that are, you know, meant to be a certain way. Everybody's different, and that's why independent media is so successful, because that's exactly what we do. That is exactly what we are putting out there. We are putting out reality. We're not scripting our lives, we're living our lives. And I don't know where I'm going with this rant, but yeah, I'm just feeling like I'm feeling like an activist today. That's right, doctors. Look at all this sugar I'm about to eat. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna become a diabetic. You know, especially because I used to be a hypoglycemic, pre-diabetic. I definitely shouldn't be eating bananas, foods that are straight from the earth, that are extremely appealing to our taste buds and our vision in their natural state, rather than a packaged food that has to put a bunch of colorful designs to attract us, because that is why we see color, because we are made to be frugivores, and whatever else besides carnivores, because we do not find meat to be yummy in its natural state unless, of course, it's like sushi or something, which still a lot of people find to be extremely gross because you're eating a dead piece of raw animal flesh. But that's no big deal because, you know, that's normal, and we should be eating dead flesh that has dried up blood inside because that's healthy. And we are so attracted to it. I can feel my blood sugar spiking. Oh my gosh. Are those my cancer cells growing and multiplying? Oh no, this is gonna kill me. You better call a doctor because I'm dying. Bananas are gonna kill y'all. Listen to the doctors, because they're right, you know. I was thinking, you know, maybe I should do a video like this for my YouTube channel. Because, I don't know, like, lately all of my videos are way too polished, and that's kind of causing there to be a lack of content in the I don't know, I don't feel like I want to, I feel like by doing that, I would be downgrading my content, you know? And I don't want to do that, you know? I feel pretty safe to say that is almost ready. I mean, this is not the thumbnail I'm going with. It's just that it hasn't updated it yet, but yeah. Only one thing left to do, which is the music. I gotta organize all the music I used, obviously. Alright guys, it's almost 5 p.m. This is usually the most nerve-wracking part of this process, and that is making the video public. I don't know if I should make it public now, but you know what, I'm just gonna do it, and whatever. This is so nerve-wracking. Let's just do it. It's done. Alright, so it's been like 30 minutes since I uploaded the answers. And oh my gosh, it's kind of like not a huge weight lifted off my shoulders, because this isn't really like a creative video. Well, it is a creative video. I don't know, man. I'm feeling, I have lots of feelings about this video so far. I like the video a lot. Like, I really like the style of it and everything. The views have not been extremely great. I don't know if it's because the timing that I uploaded this in, or the day. It definitely is slow, and I don't feel horrible about it, but at the same time I'm just like, come on. And I know I shouldn't feel like this, but especially when you put so much, like, I put a lot of work into these videos. I mean, you guys know that. And you know, I was feeling fine, but one person just made a comment, and I'm just like, you did not just say that. Somebody posted, you don't even post anymore. And I don't want to bash this person for saying that, because in a way I disagree, but in another way I kind of agree, because it's true. I mean, I do post, I just don't post as often, and it just, what I don't like about it is people reminding me of something I already know. It's like when you have acne or you're overweight and people like come to you and they tell you, oh, you know, you should wash your face, or you should try this diet, like, have you tried this? Meanwhile, you have, in fact, tried every single thing in the market. I don't know about the weight loss part, but I do know about the acne. And so that's kind of how I felt. Like, you know, I know I'm not very consistent, but you don't have to say it in my face like I don't know it. And that kind of brought my energy down, so I'm just gonna, like, I don't know. I've been working on this like all day. I should probably stop. I'm not working on the Q&A anymore, but I was gonna work on Live Life with Lau now, so yeah. Okay, it's 6:30, and I'm gonna check how many views the Q&A has. I'm almost afraid to check. I just hope it has at least 100. I clicked. 88. Laura, it's no big deal. I can't believe I still go through this. You see, you guys, it's like, this just shows you, like, it does not matter how much you think you have overcome something, you know, whatever that may be, from like, I don't know, something as simple as this to like maybe something really hard, like, I don't know, an eating disorder. Like, you never fully recover. You will always struggle, and no matter how advanced you are in your journey, you should always expect step backs. And in this case, this is kind of a step back for me, because, you know, for the last couple of months I've been a lot more confident than I ever have been, you know, with my videos, I guess, and how they do. But I don't know, lately, the last 2 months, I've felt myself kind of getting back into that funk. Not as extreme as I used to be, you know, when I was like early 2017, but yeah, I've been relapsing a little bit with my insecurity, I guess. I don't know why I focus on this too much, but definitely I don't feel as bad as I used to. So I guess that's good. Anyway, I'm almost done editing Live Life with Lau 16. I should probably stop. It's almost, well, I don't even, what am I even saying? I've been editing and working too hard today. I should probably let this go. Also, today's May 4th, which is May the 4th be with you, I think. I feel like 2017's May the 4th was literally yesterday. Holy smokes. Anyway, I just turned off my computer. I think I really, I need to separate myself from the media. I've been working really, really, really hard. And also, it's a Q&A, like, it's definitely, like, not like my hurricane documentary and my life now. You know, those were definitely some major videos which got good viewership. But in the case of these two videos, like, they're high quality videos that I'm proud of. But generally speaking, a Q&A announcement and a Q&A isn't really a video that's typically viewed so much. So at least we can, where's the eraser? Oh shoot. Fail. Oh, here it is. At least we can do this. And the guitar, by the way, is not, it's a guitar I'm planning to sell for a friend. I'm not getting a guitar, unfortunately. Yeah. Actually, for the longest time, I've always wanted an electric guitar. But it's just one of those things I've always wanted, but I've never actually gone out of my way to buy. I don't know. It's not a priority. Can't believe I spent all day working. I'm gonna feed the dogs and stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. My best friend's on her way here, so yeah. Holy smokes, you guys. I just thought, oh my gosh, like, now that the Q&A's up, like, what the hell am I gonna do next? Because, I mean, yeah, I have all these projects going on, but, like, they're all still, like pretty deep in post-production. Like, they are not very close to being done. So it's kind of like, what do I do now? I could do like a my life now type of thing. I don't know. Or I also thought, oh my gosh. I'm not stressed, but I'm just kind of like questioning everything right now. Like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I doing it? And where am I going? Like, I don't know where I'm going, to be honest with you. My videos keep taking longer and longer and longer, and I don't want to complain, but it's just like, how much longer can I keep up with this, you know? I gotta do something about it. 2017, my issues were like, what am I gonna make? I don't know what am I gonna be now on YouTube. And now 2018 is like, I have way too many projects and I don't even know where to begin. Like, I have so many projects that I'm literally like questioning, am I ever gonna even finish them? What? Universe, what is this? What's happening? I feel better because Jarwin, aka Dutch Bond fan, commented on the Q&A and basically said, like, even my simplest videos are like feature films these days. I know. That's a good and a bad thing. Good because it, you know, the quality is like, you know. But the time that it takes to make these videos is no bueno. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking like, oh my gosh, because for the last month or two, the Q&A's kind of just been that next video I'm gonna put out, you know? But now that that video's out, it's just like, oh shit, what's next now? And it's especially stressful because all my current projects are not even halfway done, except for that Passport Lovers video, which is like, I felt like a love-hate relationship with it because sometimes I love it and sometimes I want to rip it in half. And then I have the documentary, which I finished creatively editing the beginning. And then the New York Adventures, which I haven't even started editing, and I definitely want to edit that because, you guys, that's a major memory in my life. I don't want to let go of it. I don't want it to end up like a dip of an imagination, or what other projects that I have in mind. You know, I had like a million projects I wanted to do and they all kind of fell through. And another episode completed. Episode 16 is quite an interesting one. The beginning is really fun, but towards the end of the video it goes back to me rambling. But so I'm gonna leave this rendering because I'm going to an event today. Yes, your girl is going out, and yes, I finally emptied the memory cards, hence why you're back on my camera. The Q&A hasn't done extremely well. It's around 200 something views right now. Oh well, what can I do? I think I'm gonna take you guys to this event because, I don't know, I'm just in a vlogging mood. So, yeah, I'm just kind of transferring all the footage to one of my hard drives. I'm not really gonna sort anything, and I'll sort it when I come back home. Ah, sí.
Sí, estamos cerca.
Ok.
Ay, cuidado, José. Ahora es una de las entradas que hay aquí a mano izquierda, José, cógelo suave.
¿Izquierda?
Mira, eso era lo que estaban tratando de entrar.
Everybody, welcome new patron, Chris Partida, to the club. He just joined. I was literally Snapchatting it on my new Snapchat. You should totally follow me. It's Lau, and then my last name Marrero, which is Marreroo. I added 2 O's at the end, or I'll just put my what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, my best friend's here, but I'm not gonna show her because she don't want to be on camera. Anyway, the thing is, Chris, welcome. I'm gonna do your video in a sec, but we decided that we're gonna make that video where it's basically where you ask your I don't know, your 30, 35-year-old self questions, and then when you're 35, you make a video answering them, and then you make like a side-by-side. We decided we're gonna do that. I don't know, we just thought it would be a good idea. And what are you doing? So we're gonna be doing that, and it's super fun. And I've been editing my hurricane video all day. I finally finished the intro, and I started. It's okay. They don't understand Spanish, or at least I don't think they do. I don't think they heard that. Anyway, so great productive day. I'm so happy. I'm gonna do that now. Oh, and that party last night totally sucked, man. Alright, we just recorded our questions to our 35-year-old selves. It was a lot of fun. You're dark, so they can't see you that much. It's gonna be very interesting. We're not gonna watch the video until we're 35. So it's just gonna be on my hard drives. I hope you remember. ¿Te imaginas que se nos olvide?
I don't think so.
Let's hope not. Rendering for like the 15th time because every time either it fails or I cancel it because I want to edit something else. Oh well. By the way, this is my best friend's bunny. So interesting. Hi, bunny. You're very black and interesting. Okay. Afternoon, my people. It is 3 p.m. I haven't done anything today, besides breakfast, of course. I don't know, I've just been kind of laying in bed watching videos all afternoon. Why? Because I'm supposed to do a bunch of chores today outside of my house, and I don't know why when it comes to that stuff, I'm not motivated to do any of it. So, yeah, I just changed into my clothes. And hopefully I'll leave soon. I got a lot to do. I haven't edited today. You guys, this is why I don't watch videos of other filmmakers. It just leads to me comparing myself. And I watched a new video from J.R. Ali, which is this like amazing filmmaker. I think he's like, how old is he? I think he's younger than me. I'm not even sure, to be honest, but he's definitely like, I think he's still like high school age, and it's just mind-blowing. And then I watched another one who's like in Harvard and does all these amazing things, and I'm just like, oh my god, dude. I'm like doing nothing with my life. And I know it's destructive to think like that, but that's why I don't usually watch people who do these things, because it's just kind of inevitable. I haven't really, I mean, I used to be worse, but I still haven't fully trained my mind to behave in a way where I just don't really compare myself, no matter how bright and shiny the person is. I know everybody's not perfect, but I don't know, man. I know you guys can relate, as you probably feel this way on whatever it is, well, whatever your situation is, but on a more positive note, when I have to do things outside my house, I usually get very motivated to do things I don't usually feel like doing inside my house, such as cleaning my room, which is a disaster right now. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be on my way. Also, I have made a decision that, along with my so far failed revamp into exercise, I'm gonna try and get back into reading. Because I have all these books that I really want to read, and I haven't read any of them besides the Jen Sincere one, so I really want to try and get back into reading. I don't know, I feel like 2018 has been a good year, but in terms of okay, I've gotten a lot better at my craft this year, but I feel like in terms of my content, I haven't done as many extraordinary things as I wanted to. Like, the only thing that you could say is like high, very, very the only like important video that I've uploaded this year is my life now, and that wasn't even an important video. That was just kind of like an update video. Like, I haven't posted like the next Just Do It, you know, or the next No Rules to Creativity. Not exactly those titles, but like the next big main video. I haven't uploaded a single one. And I have all these projects, but it's like I'm not advancing at all. It's like I'm falling behind. I don't know, like I don't know what's going on, but I'm definitely like slowing down, and I just feel like I'm really trying to like work more, but it's like it's so hard, you know, with everything going on. Not that there's anything extraordinary going on, really. It's just my life has become more zen, I guess you could say, in 2018. You know, in 2017 I was like, I did not take care of myself. I just worked, and as you saw in December and January, my body did not respond well to it. And now it's like in 2017 I was black, and now in 2018 I'm white. But why can't I be gray? Why can't I, you know, have best of both worlds? What's going on? I hope that by the time you edit this, Laura, you've figured it out. No pressure. But still, pressure. No pressure. Sometimes I wish I just could be like Cheeky. Just live a life in the present moment. Only worrying about when's the next meal. No, I'm kidding. I can't live that way. It's boring. Right, Cheeky? Right, Cheeky? Well, this is a view you don't usually get. You're sitting on my phone, on like the part of my phone that's peeking out. Well, I'll just show you. See how my phone's peeking out a little bit? You guys are sitting right here. Aren't physics incredible and convenient? Anyway, I just finished all the chores that I had to do on the outside, aka outside my house. So now I'm gonna head home. I haven't edited today, and that feels bad. So I'm gonna try to edit. But first I need to put the groceries in here, because for some reason now in Puerto Rico they don't really give out bags anymore. And if they do, they either, well, they charge you for the bag now too, because they banned plastic bags. So if you want a bag, it's usually like a really hardcore plastic one, or one like this one, and you have to pay for it. So yeah, I never paid for bags. I just kind of carry everything like that, and always kind of hate myself for never bringing a bag. So yeah, I've said bag a number of times, so I'm gonna stop. Anyway, yeah, I'm heading home now. Oh, and I got myself a green juice. I love this stuff, man. It's funny because I used to come here and I would always get like a coffee, and now every time I come here I get a juice, because your girl is healthy now. And I'm going running tonight. I'm gonna see if I take Cheeky with me, but I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. For now, I'm gonna go home, publish Live Life Lau episode 16, which should be uploaded. Let's hope so. Let's hope nothing went wrong. And I don't know if I should work on the documentary. I probably should. And then I'll go running. Okay. Hold on, you guys. I decided I'm going to do a vlogception, but I'm going to put this on my Snapchat story, which I just created, and you should totally follow me on there. This is a girl gonna pass. Okay, that was awkward. So if you want to add me on Snapchat, my username is Lau, all in under caps, and then my last name, which is Marrero, but nobody knows how to write that, so it's M-A-R-R-E-R-O-O. I added an extra O, so it's 2 O's at the end. That's my username. Now let's do this snap to show y'all. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, how do I do this? Right now, you guys, I am currently vlogging this for those who support me on Patreon. Wait. Man, I should have planned for this vlogception a little better. Yes, I know I've mentioned it 2 million times, but if you want to see my vlogs, which are usually 2.5 hours long every single month, man, then I suggest you search "My Name is Lau" on Patreon. I almost forgot my own username. And yeah, you get to see more of this silly face. Go do it. I challenge you. It's only $2, man. You pay that much for like a coffee, you know? I'm not pushing it though. It's just being silly me. But yeah, you should totally support if you want extra content. And oh my god, my lips are chapped. That was really... I'm addicted to editing. No, well, sorta. Depends. I'm addicted to vlogging. And I'm addicted to Snapchatting. You guys, it's so much fun. And the reason why it took me so long to finally make a Snapchat for my fans specifically is because, you know, I have always had a Snapchat, but it's always been for personal use. And besides that, I had like my Instagram, but the problem with my Instagram is that a lot of people who know me or knew me in real life follow me there, and I don't know, it just feels weird, you guys, like being my internet self in front of people like that is just weird. So I decided to make the Snapchat, and I already have like 20 people following me. That's so cool. So I hope that by the time I upload this, I have a nice little cult. I'm kidding. To be able to finally like share things that I'm not able to share on like my Twitter, like actual visual representation of the things like my Patreon and stuff like that. So yeah, I have to feed the dogs, so I can try and sneak in an hour of editing. Otherwise, I know I'm not gonna edit tonight. So yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. The freaking video rendered, and I forgot to unmute the song. You have got to be... And I uploaded the video and everything. No! I have to start all over again. You've got to be joking me. Wow.
What the heck?
See, it's supposed to be like this with the music. And I don't know how, but another version rendered with it, but the uploaded version doesn't seem to so maybe I don't have to re-render, but I just have to re-upload. Okay, that's good. Alright, here we go again for another, what, 6 hours? Doesn't matter anyway. I'm not gonna be home, but it's no biggie. I'm happy I didn't have to re-render, that's for sure. It's a very rainy day today, which is really cool because we don't really get days like these. I mean, we do get rain. It's an island, but it doesn't last for more than a couple of hours. Like, it's been a while since we have like a good rainy day that lasts like all day. Anyway, I've been editing the documentary for the last hour and a half, and it's going great. After I finish the intro, it's kind of just been so smooth and fun. Like, this is really reminding me of when I edited my first documentary, which I started like a week after the hurricane, because your girl didn't want to wait. Especially, I kind of had like a mental deadline because, you know, Puerto Rico was headlining all the news and stuff, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to be quick if I want my story to be seen. So I started to edit that real fast, unlike most of my videos these days, but I'm feeling really good about this documentary so far, you guys. Like, it's legit looking like a pretty pro documentary versus my last one. So I really hope it gets the same amount of popularity, I guess, because my first documentary already reached 10,000 views, which honestly, it's kind of like surreal to me. So yes, I'm working on my second one currently, and it's kind of like it's very interesting. I'm trying this new approach, which I kind of came up with probably like a month ago, which is basically this. I wrote it down, which is basically chopping, because the introduction I did was like way too long. It was like 5 minutes long, and I was like, Laura, this introduction is too long. You're gonna lose your audience in the very beginning of the video. So what I did is I heavily edited that intro, and I chopped it up in a few pieces, and basically I'm gonna be placing little bits of my before perspective, because obviously I recorded that the night before I went back to Puerto Rico, throughout the documentary as kind of like a narrative voice of my past self, but that's just gonna be like what you hear. But what you see is me actually going through the experience, which, I mean, it's pretty complex to put together, don't get me wrong. Like, that's like storytelling 101 right there, but like, it just, so far it's been working perfectly, and I couldn't be more, like, I guess, pleased with the fact that I decided to go with this idea, because at first I thought, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? I have absolutely no experience telling stories and stuff through a visual way. But so far so good. I mean, sometimes all you have to do is try, and you'll be surprised the things you can do. I mean, that's been pretty much a summary of the past year and a half, 2 years of my life. It's just trying new things and finding out that I am actually good at them. Not every little single thing. There are things, I'm not perfect, you guys. I mean, there's things I'm not good at. Like, for instance, soccer. I have never been good at soccer for some reason. I just don't, like, I'm not very, I know how to control things with my hands and with my head, but when it comes to my legs, I can't control anything. It's kind of like writing with my left hand, which actually I can do that. I trained myself to write at least my name and stuff with my left hand, and it's pretty good, actually.
Like, I wanted to
freaking love this part.
Because, you know,
and even though I added the 80s track to the background, which is not really like a sad song, it works, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys have seen The Handmaid's Tale, but that show's like super dark, and sometimes like they've used songs that are like super pumped and happy. Like, for instance, they used the song from The Breakfast Club, which I was just like, okay, that is a very random choice of song, but it works, and I'm like blown away. So I'm kind of inspired by that, and I'm using it in my own video.
Quicker ended up, you know, lasting all this time, and still to this day, a lot of people in Puerto Rico still don't have power, which I honestly just can't wrap my head around. You know, both people I know and people I don't know.
I'm like blown away, you guys. For months, I've been kind of putting off getting through this footage because I thought it was going to be super complex and it was going to be a big headache. And it's been the total opposite of that. I mean, the intro was a headache. But man, so far the introduction, I guess, to the scenery as I was entering the island again has been perfect. And the thing is, like, I remember when I shot this footage, I was so like, oh my gosh, dude, this footage it's all shaky, it's not gonna work, oh no, I hate it. And now I love the fact that it's shaky and imperfect, because that is exactly what I'm going for, you know. And now that I realize it's one of the biggest themes of this video is Puerto Rico is super shaky and imperfect, you know. So I kind of have a map traced in my brain of how this is gonna be, and I've already contacted my aunt, because I'm not done shooting this documentary, you guys. Like, I still have to interview one person, which is a relief worker, and I also have to go to Utuado, which I was supposed to go back in February, but we ended up going to another 2 towns, which I don't know how I'm gonna make that work, but I trust that it'll work out. And I already have kind of like a choice of music that I'm gonna be using as well. What the hell was that? the hell's my neighbors. I definitely have these amazing songs that I'm just like, whoa, how did I find this music? If you thought the music for my first documentary was great, you're gonna be blown away by the second one. I'm blown away. And I'm the one putting this together, you know? Man. I don't know, I feel myself naturally heading down this path. Like, guys, I'm enjoying editing this more than like my New York video. I don't know, there's something about, like, through these documentaries, I don't only like share my perspective and my experience and my story, but I also kind of share my style in a way. Like in the introduction, you will definitely be able to see a lot of like special effects, but like that also feel natural. Like it's like these documentaries are like a combination of every single thing I'm capable of doing film-wise. And I love it. Who knows, maybe I'm the next big documentarist or whatever. I don't know. Alright, it is almost 5 p.m. so I think I'm gonna stop now. Been editing this for almost 3 hours. I started, let's see, how much progress have I made today? So I started around, I already had like a couple clips here, like I had my first narration set up and a few clips above here. So I started around here, and this, like everything else, is progress. I finished what I started here yesterday, and all the audio and stuff, because guys, this has a lot of audio stuff in it. And then I added all this other chunk here, which is kind of the, like, this is their narration part, and then here's like the jumping back into the story, you know. So yeah, not bad for a day. So maybe I didn't do like an insane amount of progress, but I am actually almost done editing all of the footage from the first day. So right now I've edited up until this clip right here. So I've edited all of this, because the majority was just like the plain sequence. So I have all these videos left, which is just kind of me reacting. And then here I get home and there is actually some footage from my other camera that I have to kind of unite those two. But that shouldn't be too hard, it's just time consuming really. And then I think maybe, I don't know if I'll edit this for the rest of today because I have other things, but I think next time I edit I will definitely get through these clips here up until maybe this part. And maybe, well, I don't know, because tomorrow's a school day, so there's only so much I can edit tomorrow. But I am pretty sure within the next 2 days I should be getting up until somewhere here. And I know it's not that much footage, but it's just the whole organizational aspect, which is very time consuming. You know, I just published Live Life with Lau 16 yesterday, but I'm gonna start 17 now, because guys, I am this close to catching up to, like, you know, at least last month. I'm already finishing January, so, well, no, I'm in the middle of January, let's be real. But still, that is probably the closest I have ever been in this series to catching up. It's a big deal. Exercising my legs while I watch the Live Life with Lau episode, because I've been sitting down for like 3 hours, and I'm going running tonight, but like, still, you know, my legs get like, ugh, you know, like, they need movement, man, because I got so many vegetables inside me. It's like, whew, I gotta burn that energy. Not bad for an hour of editing. Yeah, I'm getting really fast with these Live Life with Lau episodes. So I honestly think that I might have this, like, another editing sesh, and this should be done. I edited all the way till here, so from this clip I have to delete episode 6, because I delete, I mean 16. I delete all the footage. I don't keep that stuff. So I always wait until you guys watch, because I don't preview these. They're so long, I don't have time to do that. So I rely on you guys, not to exactly tell me that it's all good, but like when I see your comments and stuff kind of talking about the episode, that is a confirmation to me that the episode rendered correctly and there's no issues, and I can go ahead and delete all the footage. So thank you for watching it, all handful of you. Which reminds me, we're almost at, oh wait, no, this is SoundCloud. We're almost at 10 patrons. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to promote it on my Snapchat, and I've been thinking about doing one of those YouTube community posts. I don't know, I'm shy, I don't know. Also, watching these episodes from when I was getting back into my Puerto Rico routine and life, I've noticed how my acne has like really cleared, and I'm talking like really cleared, because you guys know my whole journey up until now with the acne has been a battle, and I feel like I'm finally starting to like really like permanently clear. Nothing's permanent, but like my acne's finally under control, like really under controlled. Like, 'cause usually I don't know, like my skin is just like normal for the first time in years, you know? I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I mean, honestly, I don't think that really applies to me, because my mom is 46 and she still has acne. So honestly, I think I'm in it for the long run. But still, you know, with everything I've done, you guys know the struggle I've been through to change my life, and it's like it's finally paying off. And I've noticed, like, coming back to Puerto Rico was a major part of my journey, because I don't know what I did here differently. I don't know if it was lowering my stress or changing my routines or really just focusing on my diet, even though I really focused on my diet in Miami. But in Miami, I eliminated a lot of things that were not very healthy for me, like eggs, and most animal products. Actually, when I got to Miami, I was still like on the fence about whether I should continue eating animal products or not. But then in Miami, I really just took it to another level. And so that's kind of why you saw me go through so many physical setbacks, if you know what I mean. Like with the eye and the acne, it was all over the place. And I've already said, I'm not extremely excited about sharing that side of me, but I want to keep it real, man. I'm not, I don't know, I want to cover that up, you know, because I'm human, you know, whatever. We all go through things. Anyway, it is 6 p.m. my people, so it's time to make the smoothie of the day. I've been really digging my smoothies, you guys. It's like insane. Look at this. I've been buying bananas like a crazy vegan. I don't know if you guys have ever watched those vegan videos. They have like their whole counters full of bananas. I haven't reached that point yet, but I mean, I'm starting to. So yeah, I've been making mostly banana smoothies, and then I just like add something along, but I mostly like just banana because gosh darn, it's real good. I don't know how well you can see me, but this is wide angle, so that's good. Anyway, so today I am going on a run, you guys. I never ever thought I would ever say this in my life, but I'm enjoying exercising. I really am, you guys. Like, I can't believe it. I've never been an exerciser. I mean, I've said it many times in this vlog. I've always said how I'm just not an active person, but with this diet, and if you're wondering the current status of my diet, I'm like literally about to become a vegan. I've only eaten fish once this whole month. Once? Yeah, once, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And so it's just like insane. I don't know, I just feel better than I've ever felt. Like, I feel better now than when I was a kid. And when you're a kid, you feel pretty darn good, you know, because your body's like brand new and stuff. So that's a lot to say, man. Like, everything about my life is just so much better. Even though, you know, it's not perfect. I'm stopping myself right there. I am not perfect in any way. But my life, like the way I treat myself and my health and my mind health, my mental health, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I've reached a level that I never ever thought I would reach, especially at this age. Like, I feel like I'm very lucky that I've made these changes at such a young age, because most people make these changes when they're like diagnosed with something and they're like, I don't know, 40 or 50. So that's kind of why I always say like acne changed and saved my life, because I was honestly headed down a very bad place. I mean, okay, I was a normal teenager, but our normal isn't really normal. It's just what we've developed as a society to become normal, but in reality, we're all killing ourselves with our diet and our lifestyles. Why do you think America is one of the saddest countries in the world? We're not happy. Think about that. And for some, I don't know, I have yet to understand why the universe or God or anybody up there chose me specifically to change my, I mean, there's tons of people changing their lives like this more and more every single year, but I'm curious, like, why me? You know, why did I choose this lifestyle? Or why did certain things happen to me in order for me to change my lifestyle? Like, am I supposed to serve something in the future? Am I supposed to save somebody's life? I don't know. I know I've motivated some of you to change your diet and stuff, which I think is incredible. But I'm not a diet guru, you know, I don't do this like some people dedicate their whole careers, you know, to this. I just make, you know, videos and documentaries, and I don't know, man. I've yet to understand my whole purpose, but also my best friend has lost 5 pounds since she got to my house. She's been staying here for like, I don't know, less than a week. Like, yeah, that's how big of a difference my I don't know, my habits are making. I don't know. Also, my grandmother lost 10 pounds in like a week when she stopped eating and drinking dairy because she was inspired by me. Like, I'm just confused. I don't know. What is this? What is, and think about this. The initials of the standard American diet is SAD. SAD. Coincidence much? I don't think so. Guys, that cockroach just came out of my smoothie. I opened the lid because I was thinking about adding another banana. It didn't touch my food, but it was there. It's whatever. More healthy bacteria. I was feeling extra special today and I added a 3rd banana, you guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna become a diabetic! Holy smokes, you guys, it doesn't even fit in the cup. That's a good problem to have, though. I just realized I almost ate a blended cockroach. Yeah, if you think about it, it is a little gross, but at the same time, they are living beings. That cockroach was a baby, so I don't think it's seen a worse life. I don't think it's been around much garbage. So honestly, like, if I blended it, accidental protein, man, what can I say? But I'm glad I didn't blend it, and I saved its life. Yes, I don't kill cockroaches. They don't bite you, they don't do anything to you. They're more scared of you than you are of them, if you think about it. Anyway, this smoothie is pretty amazing. These tropical bananas, they ain't nothing like it. Anyway, today's been a pretty good editing day. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Also, editing footage from January, when I was getting back into editing here, I don't know, it just doesn't make me feel good. I guess because during that time I wasn't feeling very good. Like, productive-wise, I wasn't, I don't know, it just put me in a bad mood. But I've moved on from that. I definitely have. Looking back, Makes me realize how far I've come sometimes. And I can't wait to get caught up. This feels natural, you guys. Eating this, drinking this. And the same goes with vegetables and starches and whatever, but like, I'm not being a vegan propagandist person. I swear I'm not. I'm just being real. Like, ever since I've adopted this diet, at first you kind of feel like you still crave a lot of animal products, especially when you're hungry. But after a few months, it's like your perspective changes. I look at this and I feel like it's natural, like it's like walking on grass. You know, it's healthy soil. But then I look at people eating like a steak or something. You know those videos where people eat like live insects or something? That's how I feel. I'm like how can you eat that? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do have a small craving when I'm very hungry, but most of the time I don't understand. Like, you're eating a piece of dead flesh full of blood that's pretty old by now. And no offense if you eat animals, like, I'm just speaking on behalf of what my brain thinks when I see, you know, stuff, people eating these things. It's just like, I just don't understand anymore. And I can't believe that there was a time in my life where I thought eating these things was normal. Like, think of all the animals, like this little bunny. Would you eat this little bunny? And if the answer is no, would you eat a kitty or a puppy or a hamster or a guinea pig? Of course you wouldn't eat those. Then why eat bigger animals like cows and pigs and chickens? They're the same. They're animals just like that rabbit, you know, and just like your dog or your cat. You're literally, it's like people prioritize certain animals because they're, I don't know, it's a trend that dogs and cats are for petting, and bunnies but cows are for food, when they also feel emotional pain and physical pain. Because believe it or not, you guys, animals are not stupid. They feel things. They get emotional, they get sad, they get happy. They're just like us, but the mental capacity is just not as high. It's like if some kind of animal being ate gorillas but not humans, because humans are friends and gorillas are dumber, therefore they're food. You know? Am I making a point here? I think I should go running now. Yeah, I think I will. I agree. Guess what your girl is working on again? Passport lovers! And check it out, I'm inspired by my own work because I am editing the beginning of it. Kind of in the same style as my new documentary.
Once again, we'll begin boarding at 4:30, about another 20 minutes.
Oh!
And doorways.
Boy! What a solid day, or last 2 days. So yesterday, I had a pretty good editing session. Like, guys, I finally started the development of Passport Lovers. So like basically the first part of the video where the song starts and maybe I start talking. I don't know yet. The script is kind of a disaster at this point and doesn't make much sense. But we're gonna get there, one step at a time. But today was not a great success in terms of my... I got carried away. So my original plan today was to come back from this lunch I went to this morning, aka lunchtime, not really morning, and I tried to edit the development of Passport Lovers that I started yesterday, but I only had like an hour to edit, and honestly it takes me an hour to just to settle into the edit and kind of get the hang of things so I can then start to actually achieve things. So like usually I you know, fiddle around with what I've got for an hour, but I don't really start to do creative things until I'm like well into like this second hour of editing. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into it because I wanted to go find a shirt, another shirt, because guys, your girl needs more shirts, but that's not the point of this. Anyway, so me and my best friend, we went to the mall and we didn't find anything, and then I came back here around like 7 p.m. and I was like, let me try and edit. And I had plans to go running because I run every 2 days, so no wait, I run one day, I alternate, so out of the whole week I only run 4 days. So one day I run, the second day I don't, and vice versa. So today I was supposed to run, and I didn't because I lost track of time. I started getting into the edit, I got extremely carried away, somewhat obsessed. I kind of achieved some things. I wouldn't say it was insane, like not like yesterday. Like yesterday, I don't know how I did it, but I edited literally 1/4 of the development, and it went smoothly, it went perfectly, everything. I loved it. Today I just kind of went over it, I cleaned it up, and then I added some clips here and there, set a timer for 10 minutes. But nothing extraordinary, you know. It wasn't like yesterday, and this is what I hate. This is why I have a very strict rule of no editing at night. It doesn't work. Because I have chores to do at night, you guys. I got things to do, and that just always gets in the way of me actually concentrating well, and that is kind of why I don't like making plans throughout the day most days, because I just like editing is like this little child I have to attend to, you know, and if the minute I take my eyes off of it, everything becomes a disaster, you know. And I wasn't even planning on editing Passport Lovers. I've been editing the documentary this week, but yesterday I don't know, something got into me, and I started editing Passport Lovers. I don't even remember how I got into it. And it's just been like, you know, everything makes sense because the way I started editing the development is very similar to the style of my documentary, my second documentary. So in a way, I kind of feel like I was meant to start editing the documentary, which, by the way, the style of the documentary is very similar to my Q&A. So it's like I had to go through the process of the Q&A, so I can then add a lot of those styles to the documentary. So then from the documentary, I would add that to the development of Passport Lovers. It's like, oh my god, everything makes so much sense now, you know? Oh my gosh. And my mom brought me my favorite soda. What the heck? I didn't... Thank you, Mom? She never told me. What the heck? Anyway, moral of the story, because this is already getting long, it's been a while since I rambled. I'm trying my hardest lately not to let my present moment obsession and issue really stress me out, because I know that there's no such thing as a mistake, because even a mistake reroutes you to something amazing that you later on don't expect, but it makes total sense how everything was meant to happen the way it happened, even the bad parts. Because looking back on the beginning of this year, it seems like I just let it torment me, and like just looking at the footage makes me feel bad, and I don't want to go through that again. So I've been trying my best to avoid that, and so far so good. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit because, you know, the edit, like, it went well. Like, I fixed a lot, I did some things, I didn't accomplish a whole lot, but let's just say half of the development is like 90% done. That's a lot. That, like a few months ago, would have taken me a lot of time, but no, it took me 2 days. See, it's just like sometimes an edit can take me 5 months and be okay, and sometimes it takes me 2 days and it's incredible. Like, the creative process is so weird sometimes. But yeah, I'm just trying not to let it get to me. I'm gonna have a good night. Today's Friday night. Nah, I don't have any plans. Also, I don't know, but I feel my legs definitely taking some shape. I know you can't really see them because I'm wearing jeans, obviously, but I looked at myself in the mirror today and I saw something different, you guys. After 3 workouts, I think I'm finally getting somewhere. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm in shape. Finally. Anyway, thanks to my obsession with editing, these poor dogs have not eaten, and it's already 10:56. The clock doesn't actually work. Nor do I know how to read it very well. And it's the next day. Anyway, I had a great editing sesh today. I made some progress on the documentary. I decided not to work on Passport Lovers. I need, like, not a break, but, you know, I need to take my eyes off of it because I advanced a lot and I sensed myself kind of going into the common spiral, out of control, obsessive, compulsive, trying to do everything and anything but not really being able to. That's usually what stops me from actually making process. But yeah, I edited the documentary. It's looking amazing. Yeah, anyway, the point is of this little log into Live Life with Lau is not that. I just wanted to share with you guys something that I've been feeling pretty much ever since I made the decision to switch to film in this channel. Because, I don't know, like, for the last 2 years, like, I've accomplished so much and I've grown so much, but my channel just doesn't seem to be going at my same pace. I've been thinking a lot, like, you know, what if it was a better idea to start a new channel rather than trying to mix everything all together, you know, my past with what I'm doing now. Ultimately, what's done is done. There's nothing I can do about the past, and it is especially hard if I decide to ever start a new channel now, because YouTube has different rules. So if I want to monetize my videos, I have to be a partner, which, you know, a couple months ago anybody can be a partner whether you have an audience or not, but now they're very strict. You need at least 1,000 subscribers, which in my experience was very hard to obtain. But not only that, also 4,000 hours of video or something, or video history. I think it's basically like having a lot of videos, and as you know, with my consistency now, it's very hard to have a lot of videos consistently uploaded. And so, like, there's so many things stopping me from growing because of my channel and the attachment I have to it, but there's also so many things stopping me from making a new channel. You know, it used to be fear, but now it's like fear plus the fact that YouTube has gotten more strict. And the reason why monetization is so important to me, and it's not because of the money. You guys, I make 20 bucks a month from YouTube. Please. It is in fact the custom thumbnails that is my main priority. That is one of the most that's the highest advantage of being a partner, is that you get to design your own custom thumbnail. And, you know, with the videos I'm producing now, they are so top-notch quality and they're so close to my heart. And the fact that I won't be able to make a top-notch thumbnail to follow along with the video scares me, because I don't want some YouTube generated thumbnail that just completely lowers the value of the video. Not only that, but there's also the fact that I would have to start from scratch, and I haven't done that since 2011. But honestly, I wouldn't mind starting from scratch, but I know that starting from scratch is going to be so much harder if I don't have the advantage of that custom thumbnail, because it makes it harder to attract people to watch my videos through a YouTube generated thumbnail. So right now, honestly, I'm just kind of on the fence about it all. I love my channel so much, but I've never, like, every time I start to move on or I start to pick up something new, it's like my gaming audience creeps in, or the traffic that all my gaming videos generate just creeps in and takes the stage as usual, and I don't know. But that's what this series is for, though, to share these thoughts and look back, but also get your feedback. And I hope that by the time I upload this, it's not too far from now, because I'm currently finishing up the month of January. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I don't know. I was thinking about making a video about it, but too soon. I don't know, maybe. Just got back from running. I feel so much better. I mean, do I look any different? I mean, it's not, I don't know. I don't look hugely different, but I am 4 workouts in, and I'm feeling it. Like I said yesterday, like, I'm starting to see results. Like, I'm standing in this position right now, and I feel like I look better. I used to stand the same position like a week and a half ago, and I would feel like totally out of it. Like, no, I can't. I didn't like what I see in the mirror, you know? It's not like I hate myself, you know? I don't hate myself, nor did I feel extremely out of shape or anything. Well, I did feel extremely out of shape, but I narrowed down the diet, and the diet alone did so many changes. But I just felt like I was missing that, you know, that frosting to my cake. I mean, not the frosting, Laura, the cherry, not the frosting. And I definitely think I finally found it. And if you are trying to develop a lifestyle that's healthier, I suggest starting with the diet, because 70% diet, 30% exercise. Once you narrow the diet, then you can slowly start to incorporate whatever it is you find fun. And because exercise shouldn't be something you have to do. It should be something you want to do. So if, like, for instance, you don't want to go to the gym, like me, I hate the idea of going to a gym, and ew, no. Then, I don't know, maybe try jogging, or I don't know, maybe you want to do a sport, so you can maybe try joining a league, or you could try rock climbing. I'm sure, especially those who live in the US, I'm sure you have access to all these different clubs that I don't have access to, because here in Puerto Rico, it's not the same. We don't have, you know, all those clubs you can join. In Miami, though, there's a lot of that stuff, so yeah. I also think there's like a group of literally adults who just meet up at a park and they play as if they were little kids. That's a thing. I don't know what it's called, but you can look it up. It's never too late, you know? And I don't know if I'm gonna run forever. I may change it up when I get bored. I don't know what I'm gonna do, though. I do definitely love fast-paced running. Like I said, my biggest dream was to be Dash when I was a kid. Maybe I will fulfill it now, as in young adult, whatever. I don't like the word adult. What the hell? Physically, I'm an adult. Well, I don't really look grown up. I still look 17, although I have been watching some of my very old videos, and I do notice I have a little bit less cheeks. Like they've gone in, they've sunken in a little more, but I still have plenty, as you can see, so I got a long way to go, you know. Also, my best friend left today. She went back home because tomorrow's Mother's Day, so she wanted to be with her mom, obviously. Although me and my mom don't really celebrate Mother's Day. I just say, like, Happy Mother's Day, Mom, love you, that's it. But like, so many people, no offense, I mean, whatever you think is awesome, then I think is awesome for you, but I do think that some people take these holidays way too serious. Sometimes, like they buy these extremely expensive things for their mother, because of a day the government calls a Mother's Day. Which really is just it's a marketing scheme. Like, yeah, it's meaningful. It has its meaningful parts, but it's mostly about, you know, marketing, business, and selling you a bunch of crap that you don't really need to express your love to your mother. If you really love your mom, I don't know, do something nice for her. Like, take her to the park and tell her something you've never told her before that you love about her, or make her breakfast, or do all the chores for her today, or I don't know, something you wouldn't normally do for her, instead of buying her chocolates that are full of sugar and preservatives and will make her gain a pound or two. Instead of buying her chocolates from Walgreens, why not go out of the way and buy her organic, sugar-free chocolates from Whole Foods? See, that is not only thoughtful, but considerable. Because when you get to a certain age as a mom, it's a little harder to drop those pounds, so let her know that you care about her health. Okay, I'm going off in a really weird branch with this. Just like that, it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. If you're watching this and you're a mother, which I highly doubt it because right now the majority of my patrons are men, and I don't think the only girl here is a mother, but who knows? I don't know. Congratulations, though, to all your mothers, anyway, if none of you are mothers. Congratulations for having a day? No. Congratulations for being a mother. That is truly a goal in life, at least for most people. I don't know if you can hear it, but my neighbors are partying it up. It's a beautiful day today. Anyway, I'm gonna switch the battery because you're about to die. Not literally, I hope not. Much better, and check it out. It's been a minute since I had Zevias, but because my best friend was here, my mom bought a lot of these because, you know, junk food. So my best friend's not here anymore, so I'm gonna drink up, you know. And check it out, my office is back to normal and looking better than ever, you guys. I mean, it's still a mess here, but check it out. It's like as the year progresses, it looks better, and I'm really, really excited for what's to come in this room. Also, in 2 days, my Hurricane Maria experience premieres on Spike TV UK, 9 p.m. May 15th. I'm really excited. I don't know what to expect, to be honest, because part of me says, like, this could be a major breakthrough for me and get some people's eyes on me, but at the same time, I'm not really sure how it's gonna play out because I've never been on TV. Fun fact, I have been on the radio. I used to be in this band in my early teens that I didn't even want to be in, but my friend's parents signed me up for whatever reason, and they were like these publicists, so they got us a radio interview, and it was terrible. Anyway, I have been killing the Live Life for Lau edits, you guys. I'm almost done editing episode 17. I am literally just like 5 clips away from finishing the month of January. I am getting caught up slowly but surely, you guys. I'm so excited, and like, I don't know. I just decided to take the day off of creatively editing today and just do fun edits, like Live Life with Lau. And yeah, it's all good. It's been really interesting looking back a few months ago when I was still dealing with acne, still dealing with all these negative things, which, I mean, I'm not perfect, but I've just learned to manage a lot of things. And also about the channel thing, I think I'm gonna keep my channel. I have been thinking, and it's just like, it's not that I'm afraid to go through the work. Well, I kind of am in a way, but also my channel has so much history. It literally, it's like a giant portfolio of so many things I've done ever since I was 12 years old. And even though as a creator, a professional creator, it's good to have your professional content speak out the most, but I also think it's important to also show people just how much you've done And my channel does that. My channel literally has hundreds of videos dating back to 2011 and shows, you know, not only all the things I'm capable of, but also how far I've come and where I was versus where I am. And Cheeky is, I don't know what she's doing exactly. Cheeky. Also, shout out to James for the Bob Ross tee. I've been using it a lot lately. It's one of my favorite PJ shirts. I'm gonna get back to editing before I start rambling too much, because I tend to do that a lot, which is okay. But at the same time, I want to keep these vlogs interesting. You know, it's not just about my opinion and my opinion only. Cheeky, what are you doing? Are you looking at yourself in the mirror? Almost spilled that. That's the stuff. Oh my god, it's so bubbly. Just finished episode 17 and the month of January, so I decided to leave it on a cliffhanger-ish. So now I'm gonna get started. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get started now, because my mom, as her Mother's Day gift, wants me to go with her to church. And as I said yesterday, Mother's Day is not about buying her the most expensive thing, but doing the things that mean the most to her. And in this case, it's going to church, so let's go praise to Jesus! Your girl be motivated already started Live Life Out Loud episode 18, and I finished 17. Ooh, talk about productivity for a rest day. I don't really consider these like work. They're so easy to edit, you guys. It's like fun. It's like play. So, but I gotta go do my chores now because it's already 9 p.m. Also, shout out to Barry. I need to start your pave drawing. Just been looking for the right time, you know, because as an artist, you have to emotionally prepare for the art making. I don't even know what accent that was, but the Latinos speak like this, you know. Well, actually, that sounds cute. I don't even know how to speak my own accent. Speak my own accent. If you think about it, at some point in my English speaking journey, I used to have an accent. You know, with a lot of practice, I perfected my accent, and now it's actually so perfect that you could even consider me an American if you didn't know me. Yeah, let's go to the US, baby, because I'm ready. Alright, it's currently 1 in the morning. I don't usually edit at night, but I decided to just get this over with. I'm just doing a couple of blur jobs. As you can see, these markers represent things I have to blur out. So maybe like addresses or, you know, stuff I just don't want in a vlog. But that's not why I'm vlogging now. I'm vlogging because I came across this thing earlier in the night called Adobe Creative Residency. Basically, I've watched a video from this YouTuber called Sarah Dietschy, which she's a fellow filmmaker on YouTube. And I didn't really, like, I watched the video because it seemed interesting. I don't usually watch from other filmmakers, as you know. But when she said about, you know, the creative residency, I was like, huh, creative residency, what's that? So I Googled it, and it turns out that it's basically this residency program where Adobe chooses, Adobe, you know, the people who make all the editing programs I use, they basically choose a handful of people. I'm not sure if it's in every state of the United States, but they choose a handful of people as, you know, it doesn't have to be like recognize people like with audiences and stuff. It can be anybody who have basically a project they want to do, and they basically fund your projects for a year and give you all the resources to focus on that project, and also, you know, building yourself creatively and growing and all that stuff. And they pay you and they give you insurance. They basically literally sponsor you to just create for a whole year. And it sounds peaches and cream, but it's actually like, well, it is peaches and cream, but there's a pretty hard side to it. Applications for this year are closed down, and I'm kind of glad they are, because I'm not, like, I didn't want to apply to this, you know, rushed, because the requirements are actually pretty, like, it's not strict, but it's definitely something you have to think about for a while. You know, you have to come up with a project that you have to present, and Adobe has to like your project and your ideas and stuff to want to literally support you to follow this idea and follow this dream. Like, you kind of have to make an application similar to kind of like a college application, you know, obviously with a portfolio and stuff, and it's a very complex thing, and I think I'm going to apply next year. I am a little bit terrified because it's not easy. It's kind of what I did in Miami, which was I focused on a project, but it's more professional because, you know, you're going to be working with people in your same area, but also like in a professional level. Like there is no room for slacking. You know, you gotta show up because, you know, you got a big company, you know, who are believing in you. It's very nerve-wracking. I would essentially have to move to the US to be part of this program. If they accept me, of course, I would first have to make a top-notch application, and this is, honestly, I kind of view this as one of my only windows right now to really step up and go after these dreams. Because here in Puerto Rico, I feel so limited. Puerto Rico does not have, it has little to no opportunity, like real opportunity when it comes to the field that I'm developing myself in, which is why I rely heavily on the internet, because if it wasn't for the internet, I would be a nobody in Puerto Rico, basically. Literally. I would be a nobody, because there's just, we don't have the same resources. We don't have clubs. We don't have specialized fancy colleges. We don't, like, and even the private colleges are not even that fancy or specialized. It's kind of why most people who study here move out to the US to obviously pursue a, you know, bigger, better opportunity, whether that is a job or anything. And I, you know, living in Puerto Rico forever has never been my plan. I have always known that sometime in my life I will eventually leave, because as much as I love it here and this is my home, you know, this is all I know pretty much, there is literally no room to grow here. There is, like, it's not even education wise or professionally wise, like it's even the people, you know, the people here, you know, I'm not bragging or anything, but I believe almost 100% that I may be one of the only people that can do what I do in Puerto Rico. I have never ever met another filmmaker with the same, not knowledge, because I mean what I do is really just a combination of technique, you know, mixed in with my own creativity, but the technique that I use is really something anybody can learn. But not many people in Puerto Rico, like most filmmakers here, are mediocre to just not really that good. And I'm talking people who graduate from film school here, which I just can't wrap my head around. that is the people that I surround myself with. So I have no room to grow professionally, educationally, and even personally, because the people here are just, people are very limited because we don't have resources, therefore they're also mentally limited. And that's kind of what I meant by, you know, the internet being kind of like my saving grace, because the internet allows me to get myself out there in ways that here I definitely cannot do. Like, guys, most of my audiences are from the United States and India. India. No offense, I just really love your accent, my fellow India people. Little to no people watch my videos in Puerto Rico. Imagine if I didn't have a YouTube channel. What the hell would I be doing with my life? But also the idea of moving to the US is very scary because it's extremely expensive. You know, even if I go to college, I don't know, I have absolutely no idea how I'm gonna pay for it. I mean, I'm struggling to pay $400 to $800 semesters. How in the actual hell am I gonna pay for $9,000 to, you know, $15,000 per semester, which is kind of like the average or something in the United States? It's crazy. I know I have family that could help me, but like the first thing I think about when I think about going to school in the US is drowning in student loans one day, and that is not very pleasing. And also the fact that I hate school, so yeah, that doesn't help. So many thoughts, but that's kind of why the Adobe Creative Residency calls out to me, because I see it as one of my only opportunities to flee Puerto Rico. You know, all expenses paid, and a little more outside of my, you know, my dependency, I guess, on my mom or family members, basically. Like my first real shot at really starting to live my life, you know, in ways that are not limited to public Puerto Rican education and locking myself in an office every day to edit for 4 hours, which I'm incredibly grateful that I, you know, that I have the opportunity to do these things, especially at this age. And, you know, a lot of people my age have parents who don't really support things like this because it's, you know, especially in Puerto Rico, a lot of parents are very, very fear-based. A lot of, you know, because we struggle so much with resources, you know, no jobs, lots of people depend on the government. There's a lot of fear when it comes to doing things outside the comfort zone, and the comfort zone being, you know, going to college and getting an education, some corporate crap. And like, I met this woman the other day at the bank because I was checking in my Google money. Thank you again for watching my videos. Pays the, you know, $100 every few months. And basically the bank woman told me, like, asked me, like, where was this coming from? I was like, it's coming from Google. And she was like, what for? And I was like, YouTube. And the lady standing next to me was like, YouTube? Why did you get paid by YouTube? And I explained everything, how I make videos on YouTube and I make money from that a little bit, and I'm trying to develop myself as a content creator. And she was just like, oh, my son is always telling me about this. He wants to do something similar to it, but I always tell him not to because, you know, that stuff is just like, you know, you never know what could happen, that it's not safe. And I was just like, well, I mean, it's different, but I wouldn't consider it like unsafe and unreliable, because it, like, some people, lots of people and more people every year are, you know, gaining so much success from this platform. It's crazy. It's literally the future. The internet is the future. And she was just like, oh, no, 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 no. Like, you know, it's important to get an education and, you know, develop a solid foundation in your life. And she was very nice. I don't think she was a bad person or anything, but her attitude towards doing things differently outside the comfort zone and doing things in a more modern way seemed like a very crazy idea, and that is unfortunately the way most Puerto Ricans think. A lot of people in Puerto Rico settle for less, and that is why we are in such bad financial trouble, because not only do we have a horrible government and a horrible higher government, but people here just don't get up and fight for something different. People sit around, most people, or they work too hard for a job that is another form of settling down, which is, you know, like a very crappy job. I think everybody is capable of insane, humongous things, especially in Puerto Rico. Like, so many people are so talented and so full of potential, but they settle for these careers that it just makes absolutely no sense how they do it. But I think it comes down to the parents. The parents here are very closed-minded and very old-fashioned Hispanics, most of them, and that is terrible for the future of Puerto Rico. Honestly, it is. I've been blessed with my mom, because my mom, she grew up in Puerto Rico, but she studied in the United States. She went to MIT. So that definitely gave her a very different perspective on life than most people who stay here to study, and she has passed that down to me. And she believes with all her heart that I'm doing the right thing, even though it's different. She says that I'm in the right age at the right time to be doing these things, and that I should do nothing but embrace them. And honestly, I still struggle to believe that she's my mom. And yeah. But anyway, I don't even remember how I got here, so I'm just gonna shut off the vlog for tonight and go do my work. Because remember, I'm chasing something different here, man. And the only way to do it is through the power of the computer and the power of the internet. Because Puerto Rico is a lost cause. It's a great place for vacation, but not a great place to look for a job. Peace.